Is not restored, I will suspend this trial. The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten me. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was the only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you're lying, I swear that my lip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't you just say, why? I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anybody else in the room, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. When did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately I always have to do is cry? Well, the person in this picture is not the defendant. Then this poses two very big questions. First, where did this defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right, now hurry up and answer the question, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix, Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how else am I supposed to prove myself like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Or do you think you'll have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. You would always turn things around and change your perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I'm gonna look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? I could prove that either one of these conditions is true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think I have. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is a third person entered. Maya had left the room. Something I can't explain. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in that room before the murder took place. Probably. Gunpowder residue in the bullet hole. Was murder weapon, 2 shots fired, bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Murder weapon, bears Maya's fingerprints. Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. Fuck me. Ouch, that stung. Think it over again. Think I'm... broken and the third person was already in the room. Maya had left the room somehow. If I could prove that either one of those cases were true. It's a good question, actually. I think it. Calm down. Okay. Can I prove it? I don't think. Is it that Maya was in the room? That Maya had left. I think Maya had left the room. Chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove the defendant left the room. Okay. Let's see. Channeling chamber. No, that doesn't prove that. Check button for details. Small. No, but it has Maya's fingerprints on it. No, that doesn't prove it either. Crap, she didn't. She would have knocked her out somehow. No. Yeah. about to lose it anyways. Yeah. That's a big no-no. Oh, fuck me, dude. What am I gonna do? Oh boy. Hi, Guild. I've made it. I've made a decent amount of progress. This is, somewhat. This is the second episode, so... Yes and no. It's enough that I can say I've made it through at least one case, so... I got that going for me. Playing some Tales of Arise, alright. Yeah, every so often I'll jump onto my Discord app and I'll see you playing one of 50 games, so that's nice. If you catch anything that I do wrong, please tell me. Because I am awful at these games, to the point that I basically am cheating my way through, because I do not trust myself for the life of me. Court will now reconvene, now the first order of... Ow. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Putting in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Gotta go through all this crap again. Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Just showing it again. Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Stereotypes. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? This ain't fine. That's a whip. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. Do not know. What? It's like 3 accents for Von Karma there. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. Whip noise. The name's Todd Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. I don't know why I'm going down here so much. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? So I have shown this on screen, so I'm just gonna kinda play it out a bit, but I'll read it anyways. Only the dog and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We're waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Laura there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. Oh, of course it is, yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. You know what? Just for the moment, I'll put the music on 0 for a second, just so I can have my own voice be heard. I'll just No, no, no. Believe me, the music is da 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 da. You know, it's. I mean, it's. It's good music, but it's fucking loud. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I swear, other than those two, there was no else in the room. I'm doing just fine. And you did take the picture of the scene right after the murder took place. Blah, blah, blah. Wrecking course. Excuse me? Wrecking course. It's short for you reckon. Of course I did. Ah. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. Here's the picture. But yeah, I'm doing alright. How about yourself? It would seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room. Honestly, if anything, I was happy enough just to be able to talk to Pac again a couple months ago. Busy and such. Yeah, I would like to be busy and such, but you know, instead I'm playing Phoenix Wright, so my priorities are top notch. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm just going German because I heard someone else doing German for her, and I was like, just do my own version of it. I will clear all doubt about my answer with this cross-examination. Just watch me. That's how I do an inner monologue. I just I just go full Xbox 360 microphone on everybody. Do I? I was playing a lot of the Nightingale game, but I just jump on for an hour here and there now, trying to get through some older stuff. You know. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I'll tell you, it's every once in a while I'll go back to like I have all these PS1 games, and I'll just be like, you know, let me throw it in for a minute. Yeah, yeah, we do. You know, I think what I need to do at some point, because I'm realizing that is that it's actually despite me having this nicer system, this Xbox, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I call it the Xbox mini fridge. You know, the Xbox Series, whichever letter it is, the black one. And things I said out of context and go. You know, it's funny. I have this Xbox One that was using it's the Xbox One. I think it is the Xbox One S, the white one. Which I think it's the white one is X. Black one is X, white one is S, something like that. But it works for me. And that honestly, my friend bought that for me, and I was happy using this thing. Because it was just better than my PS4. But what's funny is that my PS4 technically streams better than this Xbox does. When I stream, you might not notice it on a game like this, for example, just because it's, you know, I'm playing what is essentially just a DS game that's, you know, up-resed, but It actually was more stable on my PS4, despite sounding like a jet engine. You know, I always thought this thing was gonna blow up, but it didn't. It still works. So, and every time I'm like, man, I should just go on my PS4 and play something, right? I was like, maybe I should do a stream or two on there, and then I can be in a party, and then I know that the audio can come through, and then I can have a bunch of idiots, including myself, talking about whatever the hell it is that we talk about. Mostly mostly dick jokes and food, I guess. Random shit, yeah. Oh yeah. Random shit is. I mean, honestly, I would if I could rename the group, it would just say random shits. I love that Phoenix Wright entirely is just, I found a contradiction in your statement. And they're like, redo your testimony, and you're just like, ah, shit, my bad, dude. I'm a bad witness. And with Von Karma having a whip, I just kind of expected to be like, I'm a bad witness. Boom, 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 boom. That is not. It's more like fighting music, but you know. Mommy and Daddy were doing a lot more than wrestling, that's for sure.
Hold it! Objection!
I gotta go through all this crap.
Hold it!
So just
Objection!
gotta press her and everything because I'm stupid.
Hold it!
I don't know. Guild said I recently downloaded that Far Cry 6 as well. So I love Far Cry games. So I'm probably gonna give it a bash once I get to the game. But being a Tales game, I won't be happy till I finish the story and all the side missions. You know, it's, yeah. I think it's like, you know, it's like playing like a Telltale game or something. Like, you kind of feel satisfaction when you've, it's like, yeah, you know, you do all these stories, but then you're like, what if I did this, you know, this choice instead of this choice, and, you know, kind of thing. Got yourself a new controller on the cheap. It's a wired one, but it's made by Turtle Beach, and I like the added sound control built in the controller itself. Yeah, you know, I know it's sort of a. I mean, I'm sure it was. I know years ago, Turtle Beach was sort of. I wouldn't say really a meme, but it was kind of like a. The idea of it was. It was like people would joke about it being like everyone had that brand because it was so like mainstream, but yeah, I know you have to have a certain way. Yeah, I gotta. I gotta scream into your ear like Gilbert Gottfried. Don't make me do that. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. That's torture. I've always had this. I can't tell you how many times I've had jokes that are just. It's Gilbert Gottfried doing things, but I guess now it's Gilbert Gottfried as like Ghost of Christmas Past or something. I am the Ghost of Christmas Past. Welcome to Phoenix Wright. Um, did do you know? Blech. Do you know, Guild, about the? Speaking of Phoenix Wright, the anime that they made based off of this, it basically tells the story of the first two games. It's surprisingly better than you would think. It's that it's almost note for note kind of perfect. So, I can't look at this the same way without thinking of this video, which is it's not just it's the English. Oh, you saw this? Oh, it's so. I learned something recently that I did not know about that. Yeah, which is I learned that the guy that voices like in the English dub of it, I don't know if it's the dub or if it's a dub or a sub that they have of that on Crunchyroll. I'm sure it's. I assume it's mostly kept in Japanese, but for the sake of the English dub, the guy that voices Phoenix Wright, I learned was the voice of Trunks in Dragon Ball Z. And when I actually heard Trunks talking, I was like, oh shit, I was like, oh, this is Phoenix Wright voice, but deeper. I was like, that is so weird. Because I was, what was it? Because I was playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on the stream. Yeah, no, for real, yeah. Because I was playing that game, and I was like, that's what Trunks sounds like? Because I was, I'm so used to, like, him, like, DBZA version, where he's a little more. A little bit higher because of the person that's voicing him, and then I hear him in the actual thing. He's like, "It's me, Trunks." Just like, Christ, he's like, I was like, I didn't know that Trunks ate cigarettes for a living. Like, Christ, he's like, I'm from the future. I have to be honest. Last time I played Ace Attorney on the DS, I think, if I remember right. It's funny. I always knew about this stuff, but it never. Like, I'd go into, like, GameStop or whatever, and I'd see these games, and I'd always go, I was like, oh, it's one of those things. So I always knew about, like, a lot of obscure DS games existing. Stuff like that, or, like, Dragon Quest or whatever. So, but I never got to experience it. I wish I did. But then I saw the Game Grumps play it, and well, of course it's all good. I don't need to be like. I don't need validation. Thank you. I just think it's so weird that, like, some of these, you know, because you just never know what you're gonna learn about these things. And then I start watching YouTube videos, and I'm learning about all these obscure games on the DS and PS1 and PSP and everything, right? You know, I had never really thought about game collecting, for example, until I got access to this PS1, right? And I was like, oh, I can do this, and then, you know, you just kind of buy this, you know, the smart thing to do is to buy cheap, right? Because it's not really hard to do that. You just have to, decide, do I into an Evercade machine? Oh. I think I've seen those. For retro games, with the one I want was the 130 GP3. Oh wow. I've seen those stuff. Those people that was like those arcade machines that have the games like built into them and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, it probably would be, but I mean, by that logic, it would be cheaper to buy a PS1 than a PSP, but that's because I also learned the other day that one of the most expensive, just speaking of retro stuff, there's a VHS tape that's super rare too. The Evercade is a cartridge-based system as well, so you gotta buy the cartridges. I gotcha. Yeah. But I mean, I know some people they'll play stuff on their PC, but they'll own something physical to kind of be like well, here's proof that I'm not technically stealing. No, wait, does it say that I can or I can't? Crap, I can't remember if I... Can't remember which one I said before. Shit. I can prove it, and then it's... Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, emulators are... They're very hip, yo. Word up. Good old Mega Drive games and the PS1 stuff. Oh, yeah. So let me do this right.
Take that!
There we go. No. I swear I kept screwing that up so many times. Final Fantasy and some other stuff. Oh, definitely, yeah. If you know me, I have the whole demo disc thing going on. Because I realized how it's like, well, nobody wants these things, right? I was like, hey, you know, you buy a demo disc for like, it's like, you know, could be $1.50, $2. Ah, yeah. Oh, for sure. And there's a whole, you know, I go the whole variety route, so. And I will say, having learned about yeah, yeah, I will say I learned some watching a video. I learned about the UK PlayStation magazine and how it was specifically the PS2 version of the magazine was very how you might say not Twitter friendly, if you know what I mean. They uh, they actually went a little too far, and it actually screwed over Sony in the end. They're just like, oh, wipe that, and then when they got to like the PS3 era, they're like, they just kind of made fun of themselves. They're like, oh, we used to do some dumb shit back then. But yeah, this picture's a fake. No, it's not. The bullet hole was made later. Yeah, it's just it's the it's early 2000s edgy humor. I'm sure you remember that stuff. It's very of the time. As it were. It's just, I know I picked the shooter as someone else, and I'm pretty sure it is, but it should be that one, right? The shooter is someone else. I used to buy those magazines monthly. Had a description set up with the W.H. Smith, so I never missed an issue. Oh, yeah, that's. You see, kids, they used to have these things called subscriptions, and I don't mean the ones on YouTube either. Big fan of the magazine. It's not a bad magazine for. I mean, it was literally like it was the back of the magazine that just had this weird shit. But it was like 98% of the magazine was still PlayStation stuff. You could be you'd be like, here's all these cool games coming out on PS1, PS2. In the PS1 days, it was they'd be like, here's Lara Croft with double D's that obviously she didn't have, but it's just what they did. It was a weird time. I'm sorry to sit on the screen. Okay, yeah, the shooter's someone else. Oh, okay. Person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Was gutted when everyone just stopped printing magazines. But I found a company last year that that does magazines called Debug, and it's mainly based on indie games, which are my favorites. Apart from the obvious one like Final Fantasy, Star Ocean, Tales of series and such. That's pretty cool. A magazine that's all about indie games. That's kind of it's kind of fitting in a way, right? It's almost I'd say it's ironic, but it's not because magazines are so down here now. but so are indie games, so it almost kind of fits. Yes, they're yes they are really good. Some big games they make it in there for sure. I might have to look that up sometime. I'm just out of curiosity, just to see what that magazine looks like. I'm just you've piqued my interest in that sense. I just would love to know what that magazine looks like. Sea of Stars was covered in it, and I got it day one. It's about 6 days. It stays and finished. Great game. Interesting. Look at this photograph. Every time I make believe. And what the hell is there in Joey's head? I'm so original. If I did commentary that was just how certain singers sang, no one would want to listen to me. I can help. Yeah? Hey, help me any way you can, man, by all means. Or else I'll start singing as Eddie Vedder, and nobody wants that. Sending. Sending now. The black key. Yeah, it helps that I have a thing. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, I might have locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Fate. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. Ow. That means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, I would not be holding this key you see before you. Oh. Gavel, gavel. It seems you have come to an impasse. I did get your message, by the way, Guild, so I'll make sure to check that after I'm done streaming. This, at the very least. Seems you've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? Defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case, how is that a flaw in my perfect case? I think you've won, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I never lost a case. No worries, sent you a pic of what the debug magazine looks like, alright. Thank you very much. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, then do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. This is all. That is all. Court is adjourned. I can read. If you want to have a look at the website, just drop me a message on the egg box and I'll send you a link. Sounds good. I'll definitely let you know. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis. Oh god. I gotta do this voice. Yes, I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. Or what was it? I think I might have been reading my Christopher Walken at this point. I don't even know what else I was doing. I don't want to do multiple high-pitched voices like this. Oh, how should I read it? Let me think. How should I read Maya? I guess I could do walking. I don't know. Maybe I could do walking. Maybe John Malkovich. Hey, what? I'm thinking of what the reader is. You got any ideas? Guess I'll do Malkovich for now. Just because Malkovich is ridiculous. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick. Did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Alchemy is always good. Nick. I know you were trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that the third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we'll have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? She never does. No, it's Maya sounds overly confident, and Pearl is just naturally just like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Sure. All right, Pearl, is she ready to buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. She's so sheltered. To be continued. Save your progress. Just the idea of me going, and then I did this. June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Koran Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look look into a few things here today anyways. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then somebody else did, right? Do not ask me why Pearl is basically just Snagglepuss, but it's basically what I just decided for. I'm that murderer person. Yes, Pearls? Oh, I see. Wonder what's wrong. She seems so sad. So, what'd you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so. And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Roughly? Oh, she means Francisco. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I am going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman Bill bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. So her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if somebody's innocent. All they care about is if they win. Which is kind of a dick thing to say, but whatever. That's terrible. But she's really a prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Oh my god. Phoenix Wright. Confirmed a-hole. That's what we're learning today. Well, he might become a good guy eventually. Hey, who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about, Mr. Edgy White? Oh, there he is. It's Phoenix Wright's long lost partner. And I don't mean in crime either. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. At least not for at least not in this game yet. Maybe he'll appear later. Or maybe he'll be in the third game. Probably is. Huh? He clutched into his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Well, why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where's Pearls? What was she doing? What was on top of that, this key? Just when did she pick this up? Just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah! What was I doing? I was doing anything. He's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Time for a minigame. Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? You really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder? I'm sorry, but with the Magdama, I can unlock. But with the Magdama, I can unlock your Cyclops, right? Yes. What should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it would be easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Pearl's is holding the key to this whole case. I can feel it. Speaking of this key, this one turned out to be quite important too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though.
Take that!
Pearl's alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? What if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something wrong, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right?
Take that!
You were here, right? Pearl's in the winding way? Wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man, alright, what's next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it that Pearls is doing in the winding way? She was... I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and gather some more clues, yeah. To the meditation room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today. Like it's already over. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters chained into it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. There's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where the spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. But I guess it wasn't strong enough to withstand the Phoenix. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Looks like Morgan's here too. She hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for a long time. I mean, so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you're looking at... Oh, today was that event. Was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes. Thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about that picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lada and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit's severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. I said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Possibly more patronizing. So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright! Yes? Oh, she got really serious really fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at a channeling at a certain point, a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will forever be erased from this village. Erased. A person who has been away from this village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Koran Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid. See, imagining things. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Mining away. That's what we want. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. It rains inside my heart. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. This is what I want, though. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. It looks like something long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so I move on. That's the side room. Looks like guests can use it as a place to take a break when they feel tired. A splendid garden with a small lamp and a traditional. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Look at this incinerator. To the side room. The petting is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Excuse me? Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Phoenix Wright, insane attorney. I keep wondering about this box. What's in the box? I'm sure that wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. It's still charming to see a real sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way in the little garden in the courtroom. Courtyard. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Grand Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? So what does it mean? So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here and for them to spot you? Meditation room. Old bus stop. It says Crime Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Rustic, thatched-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. It's a Silent Hill. It's a ghost town. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. To the detention center. Maya must still be in questioning. She'll be done, so I'll come back later. Alright. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Back to the village. Where do I want to look? The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When I want to do something bad enough, people can do amazing things. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. Lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Cool, Ra, in. Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I'd guess they're used during the channeling. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. Or that's what Lotta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things hard. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Gold says, got myself a nice mat for your desk over the weekend. Need an upgrade as the little mouse pad I was using was falling to bits. Got a full desk one that covers my desk. Harry Potter one, of course, with all the house albums on it. Naturally. This is where the medium sits, I presume, yeah. Kid's blood. And we'll winding way again. Should do me for a few years? Yeah, exactly. That's what matters. I have no idea what I need to do. Oh. I gotta... About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where did you find this? Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? She's not about the one in the back garden. The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everybody was in a panic. Mr. Nick. Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yeah, so she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash. I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Incinerator, huh? So that's a good place to search next. Now we move to the winding way. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. And are now running a top speed toward me. Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So it's like my turn? Nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like you mean, like I'm just totally happy and like totally excited to be here? Excited? Like, I mean, there's so many things to like see. It's like the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like that urn over there? Do you like know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh. Didn't know that. And like, it's sealed inside that urn? It's... What are you talking about? Like, you know? Amy Faye Spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith. Get with the program. Everyone knows that lady that founded the grand channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? The urn is really as important as they say. It could be a vital clue. Enid, I wanted to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? There's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said it so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Cram Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Heard there was your sister who died in the car accident, was a nurse at the clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think I, like got something to do, like, with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Like, what is it? So I'm gonna need something to pry her mouth open on this one. I'm guessing I have to... If I had to guess... yeah, I gotta... Now I can examine the urn. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like it says something on it. I am. Huh. Weird. Taking around the corner. And we're gonna go over here. Ah, there it is. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. Guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. Tiny bit, but still. So, someone trying to burn this? This key was also found in there. Get this feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. Meditation room. Crane Village. Now I can move to the detention center. Fucking better be. Hey, Nick. I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. I'm gonna try different things with Maya, because I never know what to do with her. Try some Goldblum at this time for a little bit. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. I'll come together. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray, it wasn't me. Was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room. The two of us, right? Right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone else there. That's exactly what Lotta said too. Nick. Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that the spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it. Wait, then. I really am. You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think that this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Desiree. That's. I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid and really cute and really great and cute. I didn't think that she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with the ball. A ball, huh? Get that into me. So about this ball, it's nothing really special. It's She's playing ball. I think she was playing with it when I started the challenge job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big. So once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about clothing box in the side room, huh? What is it? I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace. Huh? Is it trash burning day already? That's something I would know about. That's Crane Sacred Urn. Mystic Amy's soul is still inside of it. Yeah, I know all about it, and how she's the founder of the Crane technique. Oh, look at Mr. Smarty Pants here. Smarty here. Think he knows all. You sound like an occult fanatic. You know, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I wondered when it became so cracked. Ah. Hey, wait, please, Lotta. She ran to the manor. Lotta. Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me here. I war's a piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. I need to check what there's actually. Oh. 'Cause it's Tuesday. Oh. Alright. Let's move. Challenge chamber? Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask a question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Hotland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Lotta, you're not a waste of man's time. Well, anyway. Excuse me for a minute. Side room. Pretty sure I saw a lot of run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Hello? It's Pearl's ball. Maya said it was always kept in the clothing box. So then, what's it doing on the floor? Metal Gear. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Huh. Yeah, it's yes, it's still Tuesday for me, mister. I'm 5 hours ahead. Ah! Ah! Oh, what are you doing in there? What are you thinking? I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man, huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. And could this be liquid? Otacon. I'm in a box. It's the clothing box where Pearls gives her ball. I thought I felt my soul take off for a sec. It's like when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. An adult? Colonel? There's... I think the only, like, Metal Gear character that I was ever, like, proud to be able to kind of impersonate was... I mean... Not Snake. I mean, every once in a while I might, be able to kind of hit Snake sound here and there, but it was specifically Liquid Ocelot from MGS4. Why that one specifically, I don't know. It's just, I mean, technically, Liquid Ocelot is just Ocelot, so basically it's the old Ocelot voice. Oh, Mr. Nick. That person ran by here just now. What person? That person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lotta. She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes." But I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself. Don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. I think I can actually do this now because I have... some evidence.
Take that!
Hey, go. Out of here. Lay down. Stupid dog. Alright.
Take that!
So I gotta go through all this again. Ba-da-ba-da.
Take that!
Just get another key. So, I feel just a bit better. Huh? You're a lawyer, but you also are still just a person after all. Sorry, I'll try to get this right next time. Okay. No, I think it's the... So... Oh, God damn it. You were playing with this ball, right? Oh, that's right. How'd you know? Maya told me that you loved to play with that ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? I mean, something happened, huh? Something really bad. Gulp. Oh, what do you mean something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened.
Take that!
The thing broke. This urn. To fill its treasure, right? The spirit of the founder of the grand technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yeah, yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smashed right into it and you knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, right? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock isn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old. So it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken?
Take that!
I'm sorry, but oh. Thing I'm missing must have something to do with what's written on the urn. How can I tell it's yeah, I don't, not quite enough. Probably have to. There we go. Back to Maya. Ah, Mia. Phoenix, it's good to see you. I was really worried, so I thought I'd see how you were doing. You might get caught on film again. There are certain risks you have to take in life, or in my case, death. Anyway, how are you doing? Have you found anything useful? Only a little. I think I'm slowly beginning to understand everything, piece by piece. Everything will resolve itself by tomorrow, somehow. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer tomorrow before the trial. Before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and killed Dr. Wright? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys are all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer was gone to that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beach whale. Never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance isn't the person you're calling. Was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism. I mean, that. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Crane's secret urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. You're saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Well, it's about time I left. But Mia, we'll be in big trouble if the guard sees me here. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? There is still a lot of dirt left in this case. Once you think you've gathered all the evidence, then come back. Yes, Chief. Back to the village. Okay. Really though. Let's see if I can break one of these with Eni. I think I can a little bit. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that? Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, yeah, someone in mine? Patients died from... Should be this one, I think. Oh, wow, so, like, that person had a car accident, too? Can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. Alright, I get it. Okay, then let's see if you know about this person. Let's try this. Oh, god damn it. Shit. Do I have anything? Oh, I don't have enough on that. Presented. Okay, let's see if we can finish this up. Present the ball. Get rid of that. While you're playing with the ball, this happened. Earn. wanted me to present Amy Faye. There we go. Who started the crayon challenging technique? Huh? Oh, Mrs. Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell a name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Guess. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. That's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. That made a mistake in the spelling when they put it back together again. Gotcha. Unlock successful. Wahoo. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. That's when you broke the urn. Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Maya's fever fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the iron there. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, it might be strong. It might be strong on spiritual things. When it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I finished fixing the iron and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lada and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick. What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mr. Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done and a happy resolution. Whew. Whew, I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. Hey. Is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is that the spirit call me and then turn out to be Eeny's sister? It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Eeny, but I'm not gonna find info like that. Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me, is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Lada. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I ought to hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. But what are you going on about? As for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? Not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really bad, Lada. Suppose you forgive a gal like me? Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness. I'm still what? No, not nothing. No, just talking to myself, gibberish. Now then, lot of heart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. I'll tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. I'm not taking money. Now I know this is once an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's not a cult freak. You mean Eeny Miny? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So Lotta suspects Eeny, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eeny. I will stop here for now. I'm happy that I actually made fucking progress in this game for once. I had to start 3 because I didn't think I would make progress in 2, and then somehow I did it right, and here we are. And of course, as always, if the glove doesn't fit, you're watching the wrong stream. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you around. It's no, not the best outro, but it does its thing. So come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. And we'll see what happens when we raid out. Yeah.